Hi, I'm Rhian and welcome to my flat. Hope you're all keeping safe and well during this time. So today I'm going to show you how to make a short stop motion using household materials and a phone camera. And I make moving image and sculpture works using different techniques of animation, including stop motion, green screen and 3D editing software. And I like to tell ongoing stories about nature and the environment and how we and everything are crossed and linked together. So I do stop motion because it's really fun, it's a great way to tell stories and make objects perform with each other, and it's a real nice way to get the visual texture of what you make on the screen, and also adds another three-dimensional effect to your film work. And I'm going to show you how to use your phone, and I use my phone a lot in my work as it's really immediate and you can still create some great animations with it. So I'm now going to show you how to make a makeshift set and phone stand. This is the animation set that I've built using household materials. I've used two of my favourite tops. I've chosen glittery tops as glittery objects look really nice on camera. And I've got a necklace of mine, a dandelion. I made a little planet thing out of tin foil, paper, glue and a cereal box. And I've also got some fairy lights which I plan to turn on and off in the animation. And the main characters are some almonds here. And I've just got some tin cans to keep the t-shirts in place so they don't move. And I've got a lamp to light the set. And I've positioned this behind it just so the light is evenly around the set. So when making the set, just think about the environment you want to build and how the objects are going to interact with each other. So once I am happy with how my set looks and the placement of my objects, I'm gonna then set up the camera. Oh, and also don't worry if you don't have all the objects that I have here. You can make an animation, well, a stop motion animation with as little or as much objects as you like. So now you're positioning your camera. So don't worry if you don't have a tripod for your phone. I made a little makeshift here, one out of books and a tin can, and I'm using a tin can just to keep my phone in the same position each time, so you can clearly see the objects moving around in your film. And I've also positioned my camera slightly higher up so you get a perspective look on all the objects, so you can clearly see what's going on. So I'm now happy with the setup of my camera, and now it's time to start animating, which is the most fun part of stop motion. You get a bit carried away with it. So the first thing to do is just to make sure you're happy with everything, and then position everything in the start position where you'd want it to, and you take 2 photographs, and then you move your object again and take another 2 photographs. And taking 2 photographs each time creates a smoother stop motion. And then you move your objects again and take another 2 photographs. And in my animation, I want the lights to turn on and off. So I'm going to turn the lights on for the next frame. And then I'm going to take another 2 photographs. And I'm going to move the objects again, but turn the lights off this time and take another 2 photographs. And I'm going to do it again, move the objects, turn the lights on, but this time I'm going to just move the other objects a little bit, because this makes them look slightly animated in the film, almost like they're alive, which can work quite nicely in the film. And then I'm going to take another 2 photographs. And small movements of the object create a smoother animation, and larger movements make the objects look like they're jumping. So you can do it however you like, and a slight jitteriness in the stop motion can look quite nice and works quite well, I think. So I'm going to take another 2 photographs, and I'm going to keep doing this until I'm happy with the sequence of my objects. And then once you're happy with all the movements, you can go into your phone and quickly look through your photographs, and you'll see the movements of the object. And then I'm now going to show you how to make your pictures and turn them into a video. The first thing that we need to do is to upload the photos from our phone onto our computer. But don't worry if you don't have access to a computer, you can still enjoy flicking through the photos on your phone to see the animation. There's also a free app you can get on Android and Apple smartphones called Adobe Premiere Rush, where you can edit your photos in order to make a stop motion, and it has similar principles of what I'm going to show you on the computer. So the first thing we need to do is find the photos on our phone, and you need to connect your phone via USB to your computer, and then open the folder and find where your pictures are. So my pictures are here, so I'm going to select them all by clicking on my keyboard Control A, and then I'm going to right click and press copy, and then find a folder in my computer to transfer them. So I've made a folder called Stop Motion Images that I'm going to transfer them over to. And it might take quite a while, as you might have quite a lot of images. So once they have all uploaded, you now need to find your video editing software in your computer. And now most computers come with free video editing software. If you've got Windows, on a newer operating system, it's called Video Editor. And on older Windows computers, it's called Windows Movie Maker. And if you've got a Mac, this will be called iMovie, which has similar principles to what I'm going to show you. So you need to open your video editor, and you need to make a new project. And you can call this project whatever you would like. So I'm going to call mine Stop Motion. Okay. And then you now need to find the images that you have uploaded from your phone onto your computer. So I'm going to find mine, which are in my Stop Motion Images folder. And I need to select all these photographs to put into my library. So I do this by clicking on one of the images, and then on my keyboard click Control A to select all of them. and then I click open. And this might take a little while if you've got quite a lot of photographs. So now all these photographs are in my library. I need to make sure all of them are selected in here. So I do this by clicking on one of the photographs again and pressing Ctrl A. So now I've done this, I now need to drag all these photographs onto my storyboard. So they are now, all of the photographs are in my storyboard, and as you can see, every single image is set to a default of 3 seconds. And if we were to play this, it'll create quite a really slow animation, as you can see. So we need to quicken the time of each photograph. So you do this by clicking on one of the photographs in the storyboard, and again on your keyboard press Ctrl A to select all of them, and they should have this little tick in the top right hand corner. And then to change the duration of all of them, you right click on one of the images and click duration. And now I want to set this to 0.1 seconds, which will create quite a smooth animation, but you can also do it by 0.2 or 0.3 seconds, which will create quite a jumpy stop motion. So it's whatever effect you want to have, really. So I'm going to click change. So as you can see, it's all changed to 0.1 seconds. So I'm going to press play here to see what it looks like. So I'm quite happy with that. The almonds look like they're nice and happy. So I'm now gonna show you how to export it into a video. So now I go up to the right hand side and click finish video. And I want to export this as quite a high video quality, so it looks nice and clear. And then I click export. And now I'm going to save it to where I'd like to save it. So I'm going to save it to my stop motion images folder, and I'm going to think of a title for it. I'll call it Almonds Around the Dandelion Planet. And then export. And now your film will be rendering and processing together. And then we can have a look what it looks like. And there we go. You now have a video stop motion to share. So I hope you've enjoyed learning how to do the stop motion. I'm sure you're going to create some way more creative ones than I am. So thank you for watching, and bye!